Ladies
and gentlemen,
and everybody
in between,
welcome back
to PlayerTwoFirst.
Your player 2.
We're player 1.
Welcome back, everyone. This is episode 4, chapter 3, Pirates Aground. We're getting started. Welcome to the video. Hope you guys are enjoying your day. It's a Monday. I ain't about that.
It's a Monday. It's a Monday. Yeah, I know what day it is.
Thinking with portals, dude. You wanted to see me, father.
Sit down, Ike. We haven't had a chance to speak yet. Titania told me what happened while I was gone. About the kidnappings. About my own men disobeying Titania's direct orders.
I was the one who left first. I'll take the responsibility for everything. No fair playing the martyr. Nobody made me go with you. I left of my own free will. I'm ready to accept my punishment too. Wait, what am I saying? Please, Commander Grail. Titania entrusted me with her orders. If anyone's to blame for this mess, it's me. I'm the one who should be punished.
I set a poor example, Commander Grail. Any punishment should be mine alone. I'm pleased to see that you are willing to shield one another. However, regardless of your reasons, you disobeyed the orders of a superior officer. You are confined to quarters for 10 days. But father, they did what they did to help me and Rolf.
Dude, imagine if we were confined to our bedrooms for 10 days. How much we would get done.
Oh my god. Please.
Yeah, right? Like, someone shut me down for a minute.
Rules exist for a reason, Mist. Men won't survive on the battlefield if they do as they wish without so much as a by your leave.
I understand, and accept the reprimand.
That being said, we've got more work than we can handle. Your punishment is deferred until things calm down. Oscar, Boyd, Reese, you come with me. Shinon, Gatri, and you, Ike, you're with me.
Yar har ho! Me belly's emptier than me first mate's head. Fetch me some grub.
Oh boy.
The yar har hos. They are beginning.
Mm-hmm. That's the pirate ship in question, isn't it?
No, it's the other one to the left.
Oh, the small one in the background. My bad. It's
Not the one taking
every
up
time. That's the 4th time that's happened this week.
It's not the one taking up the entire port.
It's never the big one.
Aye. They sailed into port a few days ago and have been causing trouble ever since. I pray that you and your companions can drive them away.
I understand. We'll do all we can.
Feathering sea scum is like shooting apples off a tree. Let's do the job and get out of here.
Oh, Deputy Commander! You want standard thunder and lightning maneuvers here?
Thunder and lightning?
Yeah! I crash into him like thunder, and Shinon rains arrows down on him like lightning. Sounds good.
What should I do?
Let's hold back and let Shinon and Gatri soften them up. Once they've whittled down the numbers, we'll all rush the ship and wipe out whatever's left.
So that is the way the game wants you to do it. At this point, we're gonna stop obeying the game's orders.
We have our way. Are you all ready? Grail mercenaries, move out.
Now, one thing I really think is interesting is that during a cutscene, the characters have their, they're still theoretically equipped the same way they would be during the actual battle. Oh. On my way.
All I could think was, here we go! Here we go!
Ready. Titania actually doesn't have an axe right now, so it'll actually replace that when it registers that she's not. Oh, she got one back. Apparently she grabbed an axe. I don't know when. But she usually doesn't grab her own axe. So we have a new screen here. This is the first time you're seeing this. There will be a couple more items, or not items, but a couple more things that it'll add throughout the game. But this is your basic starting a chapter map. Going through this rapid speed. Choose units as it sounds. You pick your units. If they're flashing green, it means that they are guaranteed locked in for the mission. You can't not have them. And if they are red, it means you cannot choose them because they are not actually present. If they are white, which you don't see right now, that means you can unselect them and turn them into black or gray. And then the gray units you can turn white to choose who you're actually going to bring on the thing.
As you can see right now, the game is still largely in tutorial mode, so we're being guided very directly.
On the top it says you can select no more. Right next to that it says 4 out of 4. That'll be the max number of units you can have. There's 8 pages of information here. I'm not going to go through this right now, but there will come a time in which we'll go through this, maybe. Most of it is found through other places in the game.
There will be things we consider at different times that will say, now we're gonna sort by defense and something.
Repositioning your units allows you to move any unit except Ike, and occasionally a couple other special units, but mostly just Ike. If they're in blue, it means you can move them. And basically you can take them and swap their position with another character. This will allow you to put them in the places you want, whereas before they were just locked into the space that they started. View map will show you the map layout, so I can scroll around the map and see kind of what's around, who's around. You know, we got this house to visit, we've got all these axe wielders, so how do I want to deal with that? We've got a bowman over here, we've got our own bowman, stuff like that to consider. Items will allow you to trade some items around before the map, so Ike, again, who has 4 items, can now have just 3. I can't trade with these guys because they're not actually present right now. Apparently I can trade with these guys because they're here.
You know,
just like real life. Conditions will show you the map in like a tactical view. So the ally list is the number of Ike's mercenaries that are available. And that'll be 4, and those will be the blue flashing dots, and the enemy, whatever class they are, will show up, and there are 14 pirates right now. Their boss will be flashing in this big circles, and our boss is flashing in our circles. If you press A, it'll show you the victory and defeat conditions. So we win if we defeat the boss, we lose if Ike dies. Anyone else can die, and we do not lose the game. They are permanently dead, though.
In that same section, if you press A, you see the generals of each army. So Ike is our general, Haveti is the bad guy's general.
Yes, and you can see his iron axe, his level, his HP, and you can see he's level 9. Like, we are not messing around right now. And then there's the save option. Obviously, options is options, and then there's fight. So we are going to just get this fight started.
Did you actually save?
I did not save.
Okay.
I don't need to save. Not before this chapter.
So as you can see, well, it isn't necessarily super evident yet, but Gatry is loaded up with a whole bunch of armor. This swordsman does 0 damage to Gatry, and so do a lot of units. Gatry's just a big old wall. His class is Knight, and what a Knight does is be really strong and really defensive. In fact, the Knight Band, which we will come across at some point, or maybe Armor Band? No.
I think it's the Knight Band.
Knight Band. Knight Band has plus 5% to add, to level up strength and defense.
Oh.
This town seems quite unruly, wouldn't you say? Is it always this dangerous? Oh, so it's plagued by pirates, is it? I see. That would explain why the people here seem so anxious. You appear to be a mercenary. Would I be right in supposing that you were hired to clean out the pirates? Here. Perhaps you should take this. It might help you if you run into trouble contending with the pirates. But do hurry. I came all this way to see the world-famous fish market, and I'll never do so with those ruffians around. Best of luck to you. New, indirect combat. You see that pop up on the screen down there. Frankly, I'm not in the greatest understanding of why it's as big a deal as it is made in the game. Like, I wouldn't give it a new skill because all it means is you attack someone from 2 spaces away. So Shinon has bows. Instead of attacking like a sword right next to someone, bam, I'm attacking you. You at least 2 spaces away, or
That's 2
you
magic
from
levels.
2 spaces away, or diagonally, counts as 2 spaces, you shoot at them.
It's 2 tiles. So if you go up 1 and over 1, that's 2 tiles.
Right.
So, yeah, he can shoot in an 8 square art or 8 square diamond. but he cannot hit directly next to him. So if I'm right next to the guy, I actually can't attack him right now. Whereas from here, I can, because he's 2 squares. You can see those 8 tiles that are represented on his attack space. His attack radius, I guess is the word for it. I'll do that, I guess. Wasn't what I really wanted to do, but we'll do it.
Archers, as a class, tend to have very high skill, which means it's not often that an archer will miss, and it's much more frequent than a lot of other classes that an archer will crit. You'll see a lot of that spinning blue arrow.
Now, we mentioned Titania being a changed class. Shinon is also, I believe?
Yes, Shinon is a sniper at this point.
Yeah, so they are both like way stronger than the other units that we have, for the most part.
So we will be also minimizing Shinon's play to a lesser extent. We still need him sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, we need Titania sometimes too.
Right.
But generally it's easier to just, it's easier for her to become a standing wall than it is for Shinon, because he's kind of squishy, because he's an archer.
Right.
So we take advantage of that. What?
That unit you saw just threw an axe.
As a boomerang?
Disc style. Yeah, so that was a hand axe, and that kind of axe, there are other weapons, like for a lance you can have a javelin, there are some swords that do it, but basically when you have a weapon like a hand axe, you can attack directly or indirectly. Okay, I guess I use those vocabulary words more than I expected to, but you can attack either directly or indirectly. So if you're in this exact situation where you're like, okay, this person with an axe or this person with an axe or whatever may come attack me, or this person with a bow may come attack me. I want to be able to attack them back, whoever comes to get me. The drawback, generally most of the time, is they're a little weaker, but they definitely have lower hit. And hand axes in particular have a much lower hit percentage than most other weapons.
Because they're an axe, so axes are generally lower accuracy, and then they're a thrown axe, so they're like even more punished than that. Additionally, each weapon, we haven't really seen this yet, but each weapon has a level. So a weapon level it's a scale from E.
Well, each character.
Well, each weapon has.
Oh, yeah.
Like this is so the steel bow is a D bow. An iron bow is an E bow. So it goes from E to S, with S being the highest rank. I don't think SS is in this game.
Right.
I can't shoot over this stall apparently.
Okay.
I think Ike's good, so I'm just gonna wait.
I want to show the character's weapon level though.
Oh, sure.
So each character has a weapon level for all of the weapons that they can possibly use. So Ike here has a weapon level D, which means that he can use iron swords and steel swords, unless steel swords are C in this game.
Nope, they're
D. Titania, you can see, can actually use lances and axes. She has a higher weapon level with axes, that being A, than she does with lances, being C, but she can use 2 weapons because of her class. Shinon, level A with his bows.
Yeah.
Gatry is just lances.
Yes, and I believe they're a D.
Okay.
That might be a B.
Hey, you, boat monkey! You tricked me, didn't you? Tricked ye? What a vile and nasty thing that is to be saying. Don't ye agree, matey?
Yar, that I do. There be nothing but honest pirates aboard this ship, missy.
You said you knew the whereabouts of my older brother. That's why I came all the way to your ship. Aye, and we do know he was on board for a while, and then, do you recall where he went, matey?
Yar, that I do. He was a penniless oaf, so we tossed his worthless carcass into the rolling waves. Yar, har ho.
My brother? That's horrid.
Horrid? Did ye say horrid? Your scurvy brother was the horrid one. He lost a game of chance, he did. If ye lose, ye must pay. And the scallywag tried to cheat me, but by Shanty Pete he did.
Arr, calm yourself, me hearty.
Yar.
After all, his darling sister's come to pay us a visit. What say ye work off your brother's debt? What say I run you through with my lance and call it a day?
Yo ho har. It matters not what it not blip. It matters not. It matters not that ye be a Pegasus night lassie.
A wee minnow like yourself is no match for us sea dogs. Prepare yourself, ye flying wench. Pfft, I'm not afraid of you, Clambake. If your axe is as dull as your wit, this will be over in no time.
Okay, so we have our first instance of a green circled unit. Would you like to describe that?
So a green circled unit is one that you can go interact with. Typically, you take your general, in this case, of course, being Ike, and you go up and you talk to them. Now, sometimes you can recruit a green unit to your side. Sometimes, like with a visit, they just give you some information. Maybe they give you, I don't think they give you any items, but sometimes they just tell you something, sometimes you get them. So a green unit is an other, and it can never hurt to go chat them up.
Now, some of the conditionals for green unit chatting is insane. Like, I have no idea how you're supposed to figure it out.
Right.
So we will be getting all of the green unit chattable things on screen for you guys. So if you don't know the methodology to figuring it out, we can show you. But admittedly, I looked it up the first time I played. Like, there's no way I would have been able to figure it out myself.
Yeah. And I mean, you guided me through these games in the first place, so everything that ever happened, you were like, this is what you do. Do it.
Yeah, so this I mean, that was
I never had to learn.
like 2006, maybe.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
It was a little after 2005, I think. 2006.
Yeah, maybe.
Great.
What?
Oh, I know what that is.
What? That's the thing you told me to do the thing with.
It's the top of one of my tripods. No, that's the thing I told you to do the thing with.
Oh!
This is the top of the other one, which has a shotgun mic taped to it right now. As you may have noticed, 3 episodes ago, we have new audio equipment.
Not delayed at all.
No, we got it just in time for, That didn't work how I expected it to.
That was really gross.
We got it all. We got it all just in time to finish up our Heart Gold series, and so we got it all set up for this series now. And we figure it's appropriate since we're doing a great deal of voice acting. But yeah, this is the top portion of a tripod that screws into the bottom of your camera that you can then like quick lock and release. So you can take it off quickly instead of unscrewing it every time.
Why does he attack Shinon?
So you, instead of unscrewing it every time, you can just quick release it. But this screw didn't quite fit into the screw head. Nope, the screw at the bottom of the screw hole. There you go, at the bottom of the shotgun mic. So we just taped the shotgun mic onto the top of the tripod and took this off so that it would kind of fit in. We're slightly less sketchy right now with our setup, but it's still marginally DIY.
It's a work in progress.
A lot of it now is actually like we're using things for the purpose that they were built for.
A lot of them, not all of them.
No, not all of them. But we're not at all ashamed to say that we've still like jerry-rigged a decent amount.
Is it jerry-rigged or jury-rigged?
I believe it's Jerry.
I thought it was jury.
I'll look it up. We'll find out. We're learning all sorts of things.
I mean, I could be completely wrong.
Yeah, I could be completely wrong.
Everyone's wrong.
Yay!
Let's have cake.
It speculates that the term is an amalgam of jury-rigged, dating to 1788, and jerry-built, dating to 1869. The jury in jury-rigged doesn't involve a panel of one's peers, however. It means makeshift, and appears in the Middle English jory sail, meaning makeshift sail. So there you go.
I just did a thing that we hadn't explained yet if you want to do it.
What'd you do?
Shoved a dude.
Oh.
Shoved a dude.
Most units, that is to say any unit that is not mounted on horseback or Pegasus back or whatever, can shove. And what that means is if your weight or strength?
Your weight.
If your weight is a certain amount higher than someone else's weight, with that amount being 2,
I believe.
I think 2, you can shove them. And that just means you bop them right into the next square one further away from you.
You'll see us taking advantage of that a couple times throughout the series to put people in positions they need to be in order to reach certain objectives.
Or to be out of an enemy's range.
Yeah, or to get out of an enemy's range that we otherwise couldn't have gotten them out of. Wow, Ike.
Yeah.
Ike is not having any problems today.
Yeah.
Okay with that. And speaking of which, we're just gonna see, so you can see that it compares weight. I don't know why it shows their HP stat. It doesn't hurt them to shove them. You'd think it might. Like, it would not surprise me if that was a mechanic in the game that, like, shoving hurts if you weigh enough more than them.
Yeah, like if a mild to minimal armored ranger gets shoved by a fully decked out strong knight.
Yeah.
But no, you never take any damage from it.
Nope. Shows a really intense animation though.
It does.
But you can see how Shinon didn't even have the chance to shove Gatry because he's not heavy enough. Now, some actions you can actually take like a sort of second action when you do them. One of those actions being talk. So talk comes up when the correct character has gone adjacent to the correct character they have a chance to speak to. And then after I talk, I actually can attack on the same turn. So I want to make sure I talk from the correct place.
You, however, cannot attack and then talk.
Yeah.
Oh, crackers! There's too many of them. I don't want to die here, brother. This might be the end.
Hey, you all right?
So cold, so...
Huh? Don't give up.
Who are you?
I'm a mercenary. The villagers hired us to get rid of these pirates.
Are you going to help me?
Of course. Let me and my companions take it from here. You can escape while the pirates are distracted.
Oh, hey! That would be fantastic! Thanks so much. I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. It's all in a day's work.
Pshaw! You're helping me out. I should show you my gratitude somehow.
That's nice, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Just get yourself somewhere safe, please.
Well then, I'll come talk to you about repaying my debt later. What's your name, handsome?
I'm Ike. I'm with the Grail Mercenaries.
Ike. Got it. And I'm Marcia, a Pegasus Knight of Banyan. Don't forget me. Alright, I'll be seeing you later.
And off she goes. So you see that now I do get the chance to attack after talking to her. But she's gone now, so the mystery of what she introduces there's a lot of tough stuff that she has just said that we have never seen before. So, suspicious character there. Shady character. Is everyone at 3 right? Ooh, that's not what I wanted. Oh god. Okay, you're at 3, 2. Great. You get the axe.
As you briefly saw there, also when you go up to a unit and go into their info, you can scroll through the units directly without needing to come out and go find them again. Square, not square.
I don't want her standing on
Not square.
I don't want her standing on like this hole.
Yeah, poor horse.
What do you got? 18? Very good. Yeah, stand here.
As you can see, Robert has given Ike the Archer Band, which I think improves luck and skill.
Luck and skill. Because who doesn't want Ike critically more? Critically, dodging, hitting. I mean, it's like skill and luck are like 2 incredibly useful stats, so.
Yeah.
It could be speed, though. I don't believe it is, but
I don't think it's speed.
Oh,
I think speed
goodness.
is the Pegasus Knights and the Paladins.
Okay. Speaking of the Paladin band, Oscar has it, so
Okay.
I think we have 4 of the bands right now.
You're busted me gut, you rudderless fool. Do you truly think you can face me mighty axe and live?
Yes. I am a Gatry.
The Archer Band is skill and speed. There you go. The Paladin Band is HP and speed.
Okay. All of the bands, with the exception of, I believe, the Sword and Archer band, do different things, and I don't know why the Sword and Archer band do the same thing.
There are a few that do the same thing.
Are there?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, they were all. Oh, yeah. There's a couple that do the same thing. You're right.
Yeah.
The Pegasus band does something too. That's a repetition.
Yes.
That was hard.
Oh, the Pegasus Band is the same as the Priest Band.
Yep. Duh.
I mean, it is duh, but it's also like, to us it's duh. Because we played the game and we've seen how those units grow, but to anybody else who might be trying to compare Pegasus Knights and Priests, there's not an abundance of similarities
Stop
there.
hitting me! So there's a slight delay between the game and then the recording of it, and I watched him hit me in the game, then I watched him hit me in the recording, and I thought he hit me twice. And I was like, how did you double hit? But that's not what happened.
Every once in a while when something relatively intense happens, I hear it a second time. And it just makes me chuckle.
Yeah.
Chuckle.
Chuckle.
Just makes me chuckle. Just chuckle a little bit. Just makes me do a little bit of chuckling.
You're having too much fun with this pop filter, Dan.
I am, yeah. It's just making me chuckle a little bit.
Oh. Alright, I'm gonna have to ask you to not do the thing that you keep doing to me right now.
Yes.
Crit it, Mike. You got it. It's a command.
Crit him, Mike. That's what I heard.
So we're just like chipping away at these guys right now with Ike and Gatry. Again, oh, I skipped it. Again, there's there's no reason for us to overwhelm Titania or Shinon with experience right now, so we're just trying to give it to those who want it, I guess. Oh, I forgot. That's a defeat boss chapter.
Whoops.
I mean, I defeated the boss.
Yeah. We will not often squander extra experience.
Yeah.
We usually will just route everyone, make sure that the task we complete is at the very end. We've driven off all the pirates. Your people will suffer no more indignities at their hands.
Oh, that is joyful news! Here is your pay as promised.
Thank you very much. And if you find yourself in need again, do not hesitate to send word.
Of course, of course. All of you put on a most marvelous show, such combat skills. To be honest, I was expecting Commander Grail to be here today. When I saw just you, nothing more than, no offense, a band of children, well, I will admit to being a tad nervous.
I apologize for troubling you. Unfortunately, Commander Grail had other pressing matters to attend to.
Oh no, don't apologize. There's no need. After all, you got rid of those brigands and you did it impeccably well.
It's a fine compliment you pay, sir, but it was our pleasure.
As a matter of fact, you're more than good enough to be in the Royal Army if you so desired. Especially your Commander Grail. He's far and away better than most any general I've seen hereabouts. What I mean to say is, don't you think running off pirates is a bit, beneath you?
That's not...
Don't get me wrong now. You certainly help out all us simple folk. Even so, it seems to me the proper place for you and your Commander Grail is in the service of the Crimean throne. Well, that's what this old man thinks.
We and Commander Grail are quite satisfied with the work we do now.
You've nary a selfish bone among you. Well then, rest assured we'll speak again if any problems arise. Thank you again.
Titania? Something amiss?
No, of course not. Our mission is complete, and that's all that matters. You did well today, every one of you.
Pah. Jobs like this barely make a dent in my incurable boredom. It's like that old buzzard said, there's better work out there, something with a bit of challenge.
Shinon!
I'm joking, J-O-K-ing.
Come, Titania. Be honest, don't you find the work we do to be a bit disheartening, unglamorous? What? You too, Gatry? What's gotten into you? Please, look, we're not a band of money-hungry recruits. We're professionals, and we're very good at what we do. Shinon and I have discussed this at length. All of this mundane mercenary work is unworthy of us. We're wasting our talents. I see. You're telling me that you think Commander Grail is mismanaging us. Do I have that right? Whoa! Hold it right there! That's not what I'm saying at all!
What is it, Titania?
What's what?
You seem so angry. It's not like you.
Exactly! Ike's got the right of it. It's just that Look, we do good work, and we help people. I want you to be proud of that. I felt like you were saying work that doesn't bring fame and fortune isn't worth doing. That's all. Sorry. No, you're right. We are the ones who ought to apologize. Enough. Let's get going, shall we? Rest is part of our jobs too. We can't go into the next battle exhausted. Now that's a plan! I'm so hungry I could eat a wyvern.
Titania!
What is it?
If you're looking for pride, I have it. You and my father have kept this mercenary group together, and I'm just
Proud to be part of it. That's all.
Like,
I'm surrounded by idealistic fools. What's so wrong with fame? What's wrong with having money to live well?
And Shannon, ladies and gentlemen. And everyone in between.
All right, so as we come to the conclusion of this Pirates chapter, the plot thickens a little bit. We have some inner turmoil in the Grail mercenaries that's going to have to be resolved at some point.
Sure is, and we will see how it goes when we get there. But until then, see you later.